Okay, it's been a while since the shooting of Renee Good. I want to talk about something that I haven't heard anyone mention. No one mentions this. The quiet part, the silent part, the parts that express the some of the dumbest things about people, some of the things that express, how can I say, an entrapment. So a lot of us have seen the footage and forgot about it. Don't want to hear about it anymore. I get it. So let me just quickly jump into this. One of the biggest concerns was she rammed the cop. So the cop shot her in fear of his life. Then make up an excuse about the cop being almost ran over or hit by a car not that long beforehand, weeks or so. So he's a little shook. So if the ICE agent, not the cop, but the ICE agent. So if you shook, what you doing out there in the first place? No one's going to mention that. That's why apologists should never have an opinion. If you have an opinion and you're going to use the facts, fine. Just speak about what you see. But if you're an apologist and you're going to make little bitty excuses, she was dangerous. She was a alleged or is lesbian, was now lesbian. She was driving a weapon. All of that is stupid. And you know it. And some say, and I just got reminded of that by listening to a TYT thing, which is TYT Sports, and I just saw students left shocked as MAGA teachers showed their true character. So I decided to listen to that to pass some quiet time. But they used the term flee. She was fleeing. No, she wasn't fleeing. And you know she wasn't. That's stupid. What happened was this cop went around the car. Renee turned her wheels, and from the camera angle, she's trying to go to the right. The cop is going to his right or her left. She did bump into him. Was it intentional? No. She was a driver that did not pay attention to what she was doing. As a driver, it's in your handbook. You've heard your parents say it. You've heard driver's ed teachers say it. Check both sides. Check the rear view. Check the side mirrors. Check the front left and right before you make any movement forward or back. She didn't do any of that. She backed up. She made sure nobody was behind her. I saw that. She went to talking to the dude, turned her wheel, and when she started driving, the guy was grabbing onto the door anyway and had to let go while the other one was already getting his gun out. So that's intent. You don't pull your gun until you're ready to kill. That's really it. It ain't self-defense usually. It's you ready to kill. That's street rules. You pull your gun, you need to use it. So don't pull it until you're going to use it. That's just street rules. That's outside the professional rules. So that's where her mistake was. She didn't even check left or right or anything. She was still looking at the dude while turning and driving forward. That's where she made her mistake. What about the ICE agent? What was his mistake? It's not a mistake so much, but street rules, driver's ed rules, vehicle safety rules. There are two places you need not be: front and back of a vehicle while it is in operation. Operation means turned on. You need not be in either one. He was in the back and her brake lights was on. No, not the brake, but the reverse lights were on. He goes around the car. He pulls out his gun, fumbling a little bit because of his cell phone. You know, you got to get that selfie when you're going to kill somebody. She's not looking. He's in front of the car. You should never be in front of a car. She couldn't go any further back unless she went into the ditch or something. Her partner wasn't in the back of the car. She was on the side. The other ICE agent was on the side of the car. This dude walked in front of the car and she bumped him. He got mad and he took his frustrations out by shooting her. That's what he did. He took out his anger, snap anger right there to shoot her. But was that his mistake, being in front of the car? Yes and no. Street rules, sensical rules, things you grow up hearing, you don't stand in front of a car, especially when it's turned on and someone's behind that wheel. And it's turned on and no one's behind the wheel. That's some negligence, usually. But police officers, it's a holdover. I don't think they teach it anymore. And I don't think they probably ever really taught it. But one thing officers do, and you can watch a multitude of police videos, they must stand in front of the danger so they have an excuse to kill somebody. Somebody tried to rob the bank. He had a knife. He gave up. The cop would not stop standing in front of him. And when he kept trying to go forward, she stopped going back. He was not in any way going to stab her that anyone could see, but she decided to pump some rounds into him. Another dude having a mental break. He had a knife. I watched this earlier on We the People You. And the guy had a knife, but you could look at his hand and tell it wasn't in a, I got this clutch and I'm going to kill somebody. It was almost like he could have been walking in the living room. You could look on his face, tell by his gait. He wasn't really all there. And every cop was trying, hey, put the knife down, like saying it. Once you just said it 5 times, you're done. But what the other cop do? This dude that show up on the scene, he made sure to stand in front of him. And when the guy closed a certain distance, which was 3 times further than any other cop had gotten, this guy put 9 rounds into him. That is what he was doing. That's why he stood. He got in front of the car. Because one, he was making his way around to her to shoot her, probably. Or open the door. She don't open the door. He pumped rounds into her. One way or the other, he planned to kill her. And if you want to say I'm wrong, you must be one of the people that says she was fleeing the scene. You must be one of the people that says she was antagonizing him, so she had to get shot. Or one of the people that said she used the car as a deadly weapon. She intended to run him over. You must be one of those people. She was simply, honestly, a self-entitled driver thinking she could do whatever she wanted, and she just tried to drive away from the situation because she didn't want to deal with it no more. And the woman, her partner, shouting a few insults, and then he get bumped. He was angry. He shot her. That's what happened. Tell me where I'm telling lies. Tell me where I'm wrong. Put it down there. I will read those comments. And I might even respond to them. I don't know if it'll be a video or if it'll be typed, but I will probably respond to them. If you think I'm in error somewhere, you let me know. Thank you for listening.